Hi, my name is Cass. I'm a junior at UVA majoring in environmental sciences, and today I will be interviewing Andrea Peer. Andrea works for the Global Core BIW Structures and Closures at Ford Motor Company. Andrea is also a member of AWS. AWS stands for American Welding Society. The American Welding Society mission is about advancing the science, technology, and application of welding and allied joining and cutting processes worldwide. Hello, Andrea.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good.
So if we'd like to get started, could you describe for me what your typical workday entails and what your first few years in this career were like?
So I am still within the first 2 years of my career with Ford Motor Company, and my day-to-day work really is a mixture of both hands-on work and then your typical like development of standards and design rules and things like that. So I work as a welding engineer in the product development organization at Ford. And I really focus on the body in white, which is basically all of the things on a car that you see. So as a welding engineer, we focus on looking at new materials and new designs and making sure that everything is going to go together well when it comes time to actually build the vehicles. So we do a lot of hands-on welding and testing, and then development of different standards and specifications to make sure that everything goes together smoothly. We interface with a lot of different people, and it's always a new day. You always have different responsibilities every single day.
Awesome. Do you hang out in a lab mostly, or do you go out there with your welding mask and go?
Yeah, so we spend probably about 40% of our work week, I would say, in a lab actually doing welding. And then, 60% the rest of the time is kind of more behind the desk, typical corporate job. But it's the 40% that we're actually welding that's always a lot of fun.
Awesome. So what high school courses or college courses have you found most applicable for your job, and what courses do you wish you had taken?
So I definitely use a lot of like the math and science classes that you kind of typically think of when you think about engineering. But I would say that I also really use a lot of things that I learn in more creative style classes, like the creative arts, so art classes, wood shop or fab classes, as well as like creative writing and creative thinking type classes. In today's day, there are a lot of disruptive technologies and everyone's trying to do the next cool thing. So being able to like critically think about what problems you face and thinking of a new solution or a new way to do them is really what sets engineers apart from all of the others out there. So I would definitely say that, the creative type style classes are also really beneficial to be a well-versed engineer.
Awesome. So what part-time jobs, apprenticeships, internships, or extracurricular activities would best prepare you for the kind of work you're doing?
So I spent a lot of time doing a lot of different things throughout high school and college. I worked a lot of odd jobs, doing manual labor, desk work, like, more secretarial type stuff. And I also did like some culinary arts jobs as well. And all of them teach you a different thing. So like, I think that really just getting out there and getting out of your comfort zone a little bit helps you realize what you like in different jobs or different activities, even sports, different kind of other extracurricular activities, different organizations, different groups. get out there and just do different things. Some of my most valuable lessons were learned being a line cook in college. And that doesn't really pertain at all to what I do now in my career, but it's like the little life lessons that you learn about how to meet deadlines and work on a team and, divvy up work so that the whole thing can get done in the designated time frame that are super important for just figuring out how to do things and what you like and what you really don't like.
Awesome. So moving on, what are the benefits of being a member of AWS?
So AWS is a really good organization to get out there and meet new people and learn new things. So they have a lot of different trade shows and conferences that they sponsor all across the globe to show new technologies in welding, as well as other joining processes. And that is a really good opportunity to get out there, see what's going on in the industry, and also meet new people. That is one of the most beneficial things that I've learned. AWS, the American Welding Society, also develops standards for all the different organizations or all the different industries. And that's another way to get out there and, give back and have a voice in what is going on and what is required in our different industries and everything, and to meet new people that can help you get new things done and also just help you see all of the other opportunities out there.
Awesome. So can you tell me about the networking and educational opportunities offered by AWS?
Yeah, so AWS has basically a national organization that offers different kinds of certifications for, certified welders, certified welding inspectors, certified welding engineers that are highly sought after titles in different industries. So that's one opportunity. We also have a lot of local chapters that are really great for networking and getting out there. So in college, I used to attend the Columbus area local chapter meeting to see what was going on in the area and to meet new people and just see what was out there as different opportunities. And now that I live in Detroit and work for Ford, I have joined the local chapter up here, and it's a great opportunity to meet new people and meet other people that, have the same job title as you but work for a competing company, or someone that you might work with as a supplier or a just colleague in the future. It's definitely a small, tight-knit community, and we also do a lot to give back to students as well. So our Detroit chapter alone last year gave over $60,000 in scholarships for people that are pursuing a career in welding. That could be going to university, going to trade school, anything. So if you have any interest at all, it's a great opportunity to get out there and to meet people and even get some financial help with going to school and pursuing this type of work.
Oh, that's awesome. So what do you find most surprising about your career?
I would definitely say the most surprising thing about being a welding engineer is just how widespread welding is in the world. When you start thinking about it, I work for an automotive company, and that's kind of one of the typical things that people think about when they think about welding engineering. But I also graduated with a lot of people that went into widely different fields. You have your automotive, you have your aerospace, you have your oil and gas, you have your power generation, you have your defense, and then you also have other obscure kind of industries like the medical field, where people use their welding engineering background to figure out how to join biocompatible materials to replace hips or repair different types of equipment that may be in the body, like a pacemaker, with like a laser welding technique. So there's a lot of different things out there, and you'll see that just about every aspect of your life and your day and what you do, you know, the car that you drive to work, the airplane that you fly in, the bridge that you have to take, all of these things, and then now health concerns and stuff as well. You are relying on a welding engineer at some point, and it's really validating to know that we can go out there and basically do whatever is interesting to us, and there's just so many opportunities for whatever you may be interested in.
Awesome. That's very cool. Is there anything else you'd like to add or think would help someone considering this occupation?
So if you're considering a job in welding, or think that it might be something interesting, I definitely encourage you to go to the American Welding Society website, and learn a little bit more. Now with, you know, the internet and everything, you can Google just about everything and find a career path that may be interesting to you. And with tools like LinkedIn, try to find someone that has that job title, because usually, and I know being a member of the welding community and with it being small and tight-knit, people are eager to help out and to share what they do on a daily basis with someone who may be pursuing or may be considering pursuing a career similar to that. So definitely reach out to someone who you may think has a dream job to you or something and see what they have to say, because chances are pretty high that they want to share everything that they know with you to help you pursue a career that's similar to theirs.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for yours as well.
Thank you for joining us, and I hope you learned more about AWS. For more information, please visit the AWS Q Career page or the AWS website, and find more information about how AWS can help you with your career development. Until next time, have a good week. Goodbye.
Bye.